This is where ORA began. Let me build a context for you. Yefrebibi Ghana Integrity Initiative. It is the local chapter of Transparency International. This is Ghana's corruption scorecard from 2012 to 2024. Okay, Afro-Barometer survey until 2022, the government of the worst corruption perception. Now John Mahama phase 1 or phase 1. President Akufo-Addo phase 2 no. And I've said that my source is Afro-Barometer Corruption Perception Index. They're around 8 and they're around 9. Now let's go into it. Unya above 50 a year. If you near Kuninya Papa Bia. Okay. And the President Mahama ba, let's assume 2012. Right? Because I have the year. 44, 46, 48, 47, 43. So before President Mahama left, the worst corruption perception index, Alita, now 43.
Okay.
Meaning that only almost 6 out of 10 in Ghana perceived the Mahama regime as corrupt. Tiyebrofuna me say corruption perception index. Men can't corruption reality index. Now, President Akufo-Addo by the 2017 40, 41, 41, 43, 43, 43, 43, 42. Taluta, yeah, simple mass. You know,
yes.
So Akufo-Addo's best corruption perception index in 8 years was 43. So Mahama's worst corruption perception index, as in 2016, was Akufo-Addo's best corruption perception index. What does that tell you? It infallibly tells you that the Ghanaian people perceive the Akufo-Addo's government as most corrupt compared to the John Mahama regime. This is data. I didn't manufacture the data. I've given you my sources. So on the back of that, the NDC said they will do something they call Operation Recover or Loot Oral. Tinu. So if a man for says Orano, ache, fast track court, near the Amala Misano, Yanfa. This is the backdrop. That the Mahama first one did that. Sada, near my name, ya two new Bibiano, Nanya Crown, near 43. Your poster boy, I think, will be president. Better than the you Kwame Nkrumah number 2 year man, president, no buy, you know. The best air 43. And then this one be oral. Now, this is where I felt there was a gap in communication. 10 February.
Before you move on to the gap, let's look at the formation of the oral.
Yes.
Time Anna Omampani commission oral. Now you're the president elect.
Yes.
So you're president elect until so Obeso Afuna. With what powers was he clothed with to have commissioned this committee?
Yes, I'm coming there. What's your communication about? I'm so no more gather information. There's nothing wrong with the president, let's say, me pay information on something. After all, when you're president elect, even pay what the lawyers tell me, I give you security briefings. So I didn't find any issue with it. Where I found an issue was something I said. And they come back to New York and I say, sometimes, I feel the political party supporters, they be a me on my personal YouTube, say, I'm a phone full moon, I ain't do my bank position. You know why? Let's go into it. I could the 2-year presentation. Saturday, I think I was traveling, I was on flight or something. It's me take value, me, I must say me. Say, what to be say, oh, I know, mobile, no, 20.1 billion. So at the point I'm called Facebook, this is the evidence. Shall date know 10 February. Now I say, I missed the presser. How did the oral team arrive at the 21.9 billion USD? Because gather information. You are not an investigating body. It's not this week. Dominic and PMS said that they gathered information. Some of them are even garbage.
Yes.
Aluta metan. Ebi abench FM. Ma ko catch you kukusi ko aluta o. One ma be tre kra wo makra o baby aluta de ka oni pa fun bia we the certificate go bank and certificate papa. Okuku nua so obegada. No dia koma craft on craft na be investigation do okuku be jina so be ka aluta ni pa bonefo a. Wa mo.
Yes.
Any aluta comment na se no. Ese wani. And let me me week ya Dr. Justice Rams and GH1 interview no kan was say estimate in high. Yeah. It's not realistic. So it come back to the point to say, and I'm baby say, if oral committee cannot deliver the estimated 21.9 billion USD, what is the estimate now? 7 months after reviewing the dossier of documents by the team. I hope that Attorney General speaks to that. And the Attorney General pressure no. NDC pressure no about oral no. Yes, this is the background.
And that's why it's self-inflicted.
Exactly. Isn't that baby? I say communication is key. I gave you the backdrop. Generally, people didn't perceive the Akufo-Addo government as the best when it comes to corruption. Yeah. One soon send me a becca, a chair no could the tunu at the press. Only 21 billion. That is 7 times of IMF. DBE President Akufo-Addo said on the born from the dark days in the Biano. Yet it's reminding Seben Yan by yes, he can't pay the speech in Inano. 3 billion on by a Benyan 7 hour Ghana. Yes, I'm on where we are. As people certainly be agitated about it. Now, young Koso. It is Sam Sakadomeleva can be. Now, on this, one, in principle, I see nothing wrong with the Attorney General and say, oh, my addict. May I watch a lot of these European omwe. I have to find details here. I want a lawyer need be I will you to him because I'm not a lawyer. But say, Papa be based on this backdrop, Emma update on corruption cases. No, I find nothing wrong with it. Now, what the MPP people who are sharing the Thursday video and share FM because they've not listened and because they come with their own prejudices this. Abrante Hana almost allegedly what fiscal way about 50.8 billion or third down here. My issue is not even about him. My issue is a bigger conversation. Anita, what be a bank account da? Skabia be tomu da bank be a fraud da. Beboa. Yeah. Osha NSS scandal. Allegedly, as he give to record G loan with DB. Documents or the coy and you're credible. I've used the word allegedly. Yes, you will say CB a transfer is Kebi any idea. It all comes back to the bank system, transfers any idea. So my question was that is it that Obu Abema on the bank system no and check your mana? Because Alita, I told you the information they be ya.
Can you kind of you?
Me say
yes.
Osha NSS scandal. Some say ya mami give to worry or kwaji loan or bank bi. Or then krata enya papa na kwaji loan. 2. Abrante some money laundering activities. Kebi enya ne do moving around. 3. You say it's be some movies kebi. Meboa in the NSS scandal. Osha come no do more then so no say bank movies kebi. So my question is say only as uncle for no bema. Is it that the bank system with different laws be applied to them than us and I? Because me, I also do consultancy. I receive foreign remittances. I work for a lot of people. I do have a lot of cash. Questions are 50 times and 40 times come to account where you bisa one. I don't get how people can allegedly transfer these monies. Then it's like there's no red flag because a red flag will buy can be prevented and I'm a boy. So for me, that is where the conversation is. But you see, because of their hate,
this is very interesting.
Because of their prejudice, because of their ignorance and their hate to comment and not listen, they won't even get it.
The assembly bar, they are pentem, they are a political doorstep.
I wish you can play.
Yes.
I told them, say, look at the head of supervision unit of the Bank of Ghana must be questioned.
That's true.
The Bank of Ghana governors must be able to tell us. Sabtoni General proving Yama way, any they must tell us. Because banks in the when you read the borders report and all that, some of these things were mentioned in the report. We spent in excess of 30 billion US the Minusika taxes. Yes, and yet they could clean the banking sector. Now, another example. Look at the Public Accounts Committee.
Yeah.
Minia, anyone say, it come back to this. Obi awu. Aluta ye kwaye ni bi. Chairman ni busa no council ekobi. Na nipa ni pay akọ 26 months. Because the union say to Abeka Hanana say we MPP ni si obi bedi matam. Me na me tami awu. And you be
but you see, I feel say you don't even have to waste your energy on that.
You see,
was a while ago, me can say the biggest judge on this earth is your conscience.
Yes.
Do you feel say a year?
Yes.
Continue with that.
But you interestingly, Obia ya fan for fraud 10 months. You pay.
Yes.
But no power. You kwa yeni bio. You kwa bi.
I name say mortal remains in that way.
You kwa bi obi kwa na tunem. Me pay ya 26 months. A bit me to video be 40,000. So I went on my Facebook and I asked 3 questions. Say, 1, me menya abedjuma da. I've worked in the private sector for the last 5 years. Abedjuma my national service. Is it that state agents only internal auditors? 1, 2, only internal auditors. Only nyoma bi say ya. What is the next line of action? Because see, Hanan minimum. Victoria crowd was me defending the same because I know no one this canon allegedly. But then say, where is our state institutions reactive towards corruption and not preventive? Because multimedia, who could you handle CB2 and SCD Kurana? Near Femu.
No, there was a banker, me bufuya had wanted to even close my account. Sika kuma we better my account. Me person me withdraw with my ATM. Me call, say the cash cannot be dispensed. Me call bank, or say. This is update my records to justify why that amount is in my kitty. Yeah. And I was like, how?
Sure. Okay. This is supposed to be allegedly as well to fee $1.6 million. Per the laws of Ghana, as well declare an asset.
Yes.
Which lies in the bosom of the auditor general. How can someone purchase a dime? You man saw a bank transfer, utia cash. Our security agency, they will go the FIC, SEC. Bank of Ghana. We don't have a system that checks these things. So be too fee. What you see? When you make a certain amount of transaction, it doesn't ring any red signal. What allegedly told you. And this is not the first matter to be at Todang. It happens. Mr. Chef, a public accounts committee. No. You need to turn of 44,000 or 5,000. No be a ton of 40,000. So my question is, maybe beyond a brand here, or not some, maybe the answer you cover scan. Make my cousin me do some no aluta. Ya to offer 500 cedis. Hey, aluta bra. Who now we share ya rock, ya cold dome ya ton, or boxer ya ton, or brodari ya ton. You any benya 350. Say 150 na aka. Aluta okay, 500 and guess what them 25 ka 150. With the 3 years we are fine. But maybe we scan. Say allegedly fee 2 something go 2.2 billion. So maybe sikano. But for me, the bigger conversation is about the state institutions. Why is the audit service? Well, aluta. Yet to me an internal audit service. Yet to me GRA. Now you for the year ko ye bibia de bia assistant flagging. But some crofo we the alleged normal catch as one the end the ekoto bi say. As one the end the as hindrance bi eni Omudia ni smooth. Anya me boss na bina dan to. Me say 2020 $100 CBD University ya. University ya form some fairly $100. So our banks, our state institutions, financial intelligence they must be able to make. So attorney general provide the way. The next line of action is for all these financial related state agencies to tell us how these things are possible, because you have a history. Read the Borders report on the banks, how bank managers, bank owners were moving cash around. Is it free for all? Because me, you just said to me, explain the banking sector. Then sign it. And then no more the end of the year. Allegedly, it's we need to be able to fix it. What you see, Mama at the backdrop. This is Ghana's corruption perception scorecard. And my catcher say, your democracy, no. Say, ya. Nasa yamia diamaha. People lose interest in the politics and the democracy. People lose interest in it. And again, the Arab Spring, when you read about it, when you read about the failing democracies, I never say in focus among for comfort. That is why I said that it is a corruption perception index. Now, the Attorney General must prove to the whole Ghana, send your whole Ghana and And you could say answer the BI the Tajana Pony better TV so near discuss here. It is nonsense to me. Why must our corruption fight be reactionary at the end of this can say all this can answer no baby scan. I want to see a block size can echo.
Me no ya adwen pa. Na me pese ya hwe ne say I'm quoting something from the Constitution 1992. We share article 19(2)(c) no. Or say obi a ya charge ne say we bibia na say wabokro no ye criminal no. So any no is presumed to be innocent until he's proved or he pleads guilty. The Ghana say system na accusatoria. They say you know these people so mentioned omo faith is yet to be proven in court. Attorney General say why investigations. Are we not treading on a dangerous path? Early on, I'll ask them because I said early on, foreign countries in Omoyesa. In fact, last night I was watching similar presser from the United States. So it is not ad hoc. But how is this situated in law? It's
because of the context. The context is that we have the worst corruption perception in the last 10 years and the certain regime. The regime is perceived corrupt. MET finance papers. The catch is 21 billion. What hey. This will be the message you basa to see from 100,000. I can say Nana so many is here. What I say?
National Saturday associate events will be
exactly. What I say? It is how you need to it's na make us me hana me dey say allegedly near so my in
the first place.
Obviously comment say you nko it's immediate beyond that 20 million. There need to be a broader conversation on your financial intelligence. Now say Yahoo nsemi. Who's a paper net magana? Your visa and sense them. Say Yahoo nsemi romance scam. Nessa. Ni it's linked to some money laundering. Koko bank wa paper ne boho. Companies will create the companies on track record here. Then that's where we have a system. So we will create a company. Allegedly maybe 5 years can be FM. You need to track all these things. No.
Okay.
My last story, we will guess about. My last story is on